All right, so now we are back with our Fruit A region. Just to recap, we are judging on 4 criteria. First of all, flavor accuracy. So how accurate is it to the flavor it says it is? Overall flavor, identifiability. Can we tell this one apart from a different one? And overall. So score from 1 to 5, 1 being the low end and 5 being the high end.
And again, the losers end up in the pit of misery.
Yes.
As we clear out our bracket. So the first matchup is a number 1 seed. This one got a lot of requests from people when Becky asked for requests for what flavors we should definitely have, and that's Jelly Belly Berry Cherry. It's going up against another flavor, a fruit that's probably less common, I would say, and a little more subtle, so it'd be interesting to see how they match up, and that is Jelly Belly Red Apple.
And that's Maddie. She's not judging anything.
And she's very upset about it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started.
All right. So the winner is, and it's a close one, but the winner is Berry Cherry.
Yes. The red apple has that fake red apple flavor, which
I'd actually say it's worse than that. It has fake green apple flavor.
okay, so great green apple flavor, which I kind of like, but I knocked it down for flavor accuracy because red apple doesn't taste like green apple.
No.
There's a big difference. But I did like the flavor, so I scored it high up. Overall, identifiability, we both ranked pretty low because
Can you tell the difference between these 2 jelly beans?
they're both red. This one's got a little more of a matte. That's a little shinier.
And this is where, when you get these giant, like 64 flavor packs, it becomes a real problem. I mean,
yeah, if you want cinnamon and you end up with apple, or you want apple and you end up with cinnamon, it can be a big problem. So I wish they'd marked them a little better. With like letters or codes or something. So anyway, Berry Cherry is going to move on to the next round.
And Red Apple goes into the pit of misery, where it will be misidentified as some other flavor, probably.
Yeah. All right, so our next 2 flavors are Sun-Kissed Lemon, which is a Jelly Belly flavor, going up against Swedish Fish. Swedish Fish does make a jelly bean, which only comes out around the Easter holiday, I believe. So it is definitely something that we don't get year round.
All right, a clear winner here.
Yep.
Looks like we're gonna have a bag of Swedish Fish loser to work through.
Yeah. So for the record, I like Swedish Fish candy.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun to eat and they taste good, even with that fake cherryish flavor. But I don't think that it translates very well to the jelly bean shape or size.
This is the other thing, and I'll just have a couple more because you got a whole bag of these things. I didn't feel like they tasted like Swedish Fish.
Right.
Entirely. I don't know why. You would think it's just like, okay, make this Swedish Fish like what, a fourth of its normal size and cut it into a jelly bean. Apparently not.
The ratio, the flavor ratio is just off. So fish superior to the jelly bean. So I ranked it really low for overall flavor accuracy, somewhere in the middle. Because I mean, you could get the flavor, but it was just off. Now with the lemon, I felt that the flavor accuracy was pretty good. It kind of has more of a lemon Meyer sweeter flavor than just a regular lemon that you would find at the grocery store. Identifiability marked it pretty low because it looks pretty gosh darn close to some of the other yellow flavors, which could be a big surprise if you're looking for pineapple and you get lemon. But overall, I really liked it. I felt that it was a nice, refreshing burst of flavor.
It's also a change of pace. I mean, again, as you'll see in a lot of this, a lot of repetition is strawberry, cherry.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Do I think it'll go all the way to the final four? Probably not, but it's going to hang in there for at least another round. So.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, let's move on to our next matchup, which is Brock's Cherry versus Jelly Belly Lemon Lime.
Okay.
So let's Brock's Cherry. And then is the lemon lime in here?
Yes.
Which one is it?
Hold on a sec. Sorry.
He's texting someone.
My mom.
Oh, his mom. Hi, Joan.
All right, lemon lime is there.
Oh, okay. All right. I think a watermelon got mixed up in there.
We know where the identifiability score is going to go on this.
Yeah, that one just got knocked down even further. Okay, so we have another pretty clear winner. The Brock's Cherry came out at 20, and the Lemon Lime came out to be 28. So we have a pretty clear winner there.
Yeah, again, I was the designated sorter. This is the Brock's Reds, which these are a part of. As noted, we both had a watermelon mixed in because despite the fact that yours truly spent an infinite amount of time trying to separate them, they all look pretty darn close. Yeah. Cherry, strawberry, raspberry, and watermelon.
Yeah, so one thing I did notice across both flavors reminded me of Lifesavers, which is something good because I really like Lifesavers. But the cherry had a really strong, it made me want a Lifesaver.
The cherry also reminded me of something else that is not a positive, and that is cough syrup.
Oh, yeah, I
So,
can see that.
yeah, this one going into the pit of misery.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get a bigger pit of misery.
Yeah. All right. So that takes us on to our next matchup, which is another cherry. It's Jelly Belly's Sour Cherry facing off against Welch's Strawberry.
Welch's Strawberry. Okay, so which...
Sour Cherry is this one.
Okay. Oh, we'll do this one first.
All right, another clear winner.
Right, so Welch's Strawberry came in at a 19, whereas Sour Cherry came in at a 28. I did not care for the Welch's Strawberry. It just didn't taste like strawberries to me. It tasted like manufactured strawberry.
It's tasted a little different than the usual fake strawberry flavor that you get. But yeah, it wasn't. I mean, there was nothing like about it that you were like, wow, this is great. You know, the very cherry, I mean, again, I thought it was a very strong cherry flavor, and it was also a little different than just run-of-the-mill boring cherry. So I gave it a high marks for that.
Okay. All right, so our next one matchup is going to be Brock's Strawberry versus Jelly Belly Orange Crush. All right.
All right, Jelly Belly Orange Crush.
I'm going to guess it's that one.
It's probably right. I'll confirm. Yep.
All right. Alrighty, so looks like Orange Crush is going to be moving on. The Brock Strawberry came in at 24 and Orange Crush came in at 29. The Brock Strawberry is just average. I wouldn't say there's really anything special about it.
No.
It will make do if that's what's in your Easter basket. But the Orange Crush I felt had a much stronger flavor. The accuracy was pretty gosh darn close to the soda, and identifiability, I ranked it kind of high because even though it's similar to some of the other orange, it's got a more of a neon matte.
Almost reminds me like of orange Tic Tacs.
Yeah,
like,
that's a good one.
Yeah. I do applaud Brock's, at least on the strawberry. They're like this speckled pink as opposed to just.
But it could also be misconstrued. I mean, obviously the sizes are different, but the strawberry cheesecake with the
Tutti Frutti.
Tutti
I mean, it's
Frutti,
pretty close
yeah,
to
I mean,
that
it's,
as well. So,
very much.
Yep. So anyhow,
Okay, cool. Well, that one's going to move on. Next, we are going to move. Our next lineup is going to be Jolly Rancher Strawberry versus Jelly Belly Orange Sherbet.
so orange sherbet is. I have to look. Oh, there it is. Wait, that's not right.
Did we do the wrong one?
Okay, never mind.
We chose.
We made an error.
Oops.
So we're just gonna change that. So that's easy enough. That was orange sherbet flavor, not orange crush that we just did.
I'm
So
changing
maybe
it
it's
right
not
now.
as identifiable as we thought it was. Okay. So it will be Jolly Rancher Strawberry versus Orange Crush.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it's still fairly identifiable.
Yeah. So where's the Jolly Rancher?
Strawberry right there, isn't that?
No. Okay. Yeah. So we've got a lot of bags on our dining room table. All right. Okay. So
Oh, hold on.
you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like the Jolly Rancher Strawberry came out at 23 and Jelly Belly Orange Crush, the actual Orange Crush, came out at 27. So the Orange Crush will be moving on.
All right, interesting trend to notice is that the flavors that are citrus are doing better than strawberry and cherry.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I think that's partly because, again, we're used to there's a lot of just fake strawberry and cherry flavors. They're not really flavor accurate.
Right. Which our palates have just become accustomed to. But,
Yeah.
Okay, so our next grouping will be Starburst Strawberry versus Sunkissed Tangerine.
All right. Make sure I get the right one this time.
Tangerine.
Yeah.
And Starburst Strawberry. Really excited to try this. All right.
a clear winner here.
Not surprised. So Starburst Strawberry comes in at 24, and the Sunkissed Tangerine comes in at 20. So Starburst Strawberry will be moving on to the next round. Tangerine's a hard flavor.
It is.
Because it's not as fully developed as a orange flavor, but it still has some good elements, but I just don't think that they captured it here.
No, I mean, everything, like, again, identifiability. I mean, I can put it right next to, I'm putting it right next to now another flavor in here, and you can't tell the difference between the two. Flavor-wise, it's probably too subtle of a flavor to really try to do as a jelly bean. It just doesn't quite work.
No.
The Starburst Strawberry, I mean, again, there's nothing like super remarkable about it.
But it does taste like a Starburst Strawberry. And as we all know, the strawberry flavor is by far the best Starburst flavor because it is the pink.
It's second best cherry, but
whatever. But anyway, I felt that it was pretty accurate to the candy, and that's what I was basing it off of. So, cool.
All right. So our last matchup is two Welch's flavors, Welch's Grape and Welch's Orange.
So Welch's is known for their Concord grape juice. So let's see how well that holds up in jelly bean form versus the orange. One thing to know about the Starburst brand jelly beans is that they are marked with the Starburst logo on it. So it is easy to identify the brand if it was next to a Jelly Belly or something. So
unfortunately, I got the berry flavors, and they're a little harder to tell apart.
Yeah. Hush, Maddie.
We good?
I think so.
Okay. So there's a clear winner. It's Welch's Grape. I guess that shouldn't be a surprise. It's their iconic flavor. What did you think of the orange?
Honestly, it tasted like cheap orange juice.
Or like, again, some sort of like cough syrup or like Dimetap or something. It was not
It's
orange.
bad orange. It reminded me of bad orange juice. Just like those really little juice boxes that you'd get as a kid that just
off Sunny Delight.
Not quite Sunny Delight, but it just tasted like bad orange juice.
Yeah.
And my scores actually came out the same for both flavors. While I really liked the Welch's grape juice, I thought that the flavor accuracy was a little off. It wasn't quite there. I think they probably could have done a little more concentrate in it to get that robust flavor, because it's a very robust flavor. But the overall flavor, not that great. Identifiability was somewhat, because if you look at the Welch's, they're not jelly beans, they're like nuds or something. But if you held them up next to a Jelly Belly, they'd be a lot more identifiable.
Yeah.
But overall, I didn't care for the Welch's brand stuff.
We'll see if that carries over. There's still one left, which is White Grape and Peach. That's in another, I believe it's I know it's in the other Fruit B category, so we'll get some sense of that. So anyhow, that's the first half of the full 64 flavors of jelly beans. So we've had 32 flavors and we're down to 16 out of those. And the next two groups will be Fruit B, which, as I mentioned, a lot of berry flavors, some other interesting ones like mango and watermelon in there, banana that we didn't cover in Fruit A. And then we get to the interesting one, which is the sour flavors, which have a lot of different brands that are trying to go out there with sour jelly beans these days, including Nerds, Sour Bright, Jolly Rancher, and Sweet Tarts, amongst others. So,
Yeah.
should be fun.
See you then.
All right, thanks.